Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how I achieved this French braid protective style. So first, you're just going to want to start off on clean, freshly washed hair that's blow dried or at least stretched. And I think blow dried is the best option only because you're not fighting against multiple textures. And all you want to do is separate your hair into two equal sides. It's up to you if you want to part it straight down the middle or give yourself a side part. And you just want to make sure it's as straight as possible, especially in the back, so I recommend using two mirrors. And then I just go on to add the gel to my edges as well as the middle part to make sure it's as smooth and flat as possible. And just go ahead and detangle any little pieces that you may have. And the key to start it off small and then to get it bigger is to start in the very front with a very small piece and then continue to add as you go along, and make sure you try to stay as close to your hairline or to your edges as possible, and that'll allow it to have a more crown halo effect versus having it go straight back. And as you can see, I just continue to add more and more pieces to the braid and try to keep the pieces you add as consistent as possible, and that will allow your braid to go from smaller to big in the most seamless way possible. Now we're going to start adding in the extra hair. I normally start adding it around my ear. That's a good place to start, at least for me. That way the braids don't get too long. And the best way for me to explain it is basically you just add one piece to your index finger that's still gripping onto the rest of the hair. And then you just continue to braid as normal. And it takes some practice. It took me quite a few times to get the hang of it, but once you got it, it's pretty easy, especially when doing a French braid. I'm still learning how to add it to like a regular cornrow, but until then, this will do. And again, you can see me just adding it to my index finger that's gripping the rest of the hair, and then you just continue to braid down. At this point, I also recommend adding some extra gel, especially when you get to the nape of your neck, because that's going to be the most prone to getting frizzy as the days go on. So you may want to add a lot of extra product to reinforce it. Also, I just add gel to the ends of my natural hair to have it blend with the Kanekelon hair a lot more seamlessly. And then now you can see me just braiding the rest of it down, and that's pretty much it. You can dip the ends if you'd like or curl them. I just sort of kept them as is. And then you can also just add gel to your edges after you finish the braid, and it'll look good. And I'll show you guys one more time too, me doing the braid on the other side. And again, I just add the gel to my edges and then by the part and just smooth it in to make sure it lays flat. And then again, you just take a small little piece in the front and you just start your French braid. This can also be done with a Dutch braid, I believe. It's where the braid is on the outside versus the inside with this one. And you'll get the same effect. The braiding pattern is just going to be a little different. And as you can see, I'm towards my ear, and now I'm going to add in the extra hair. And I forgot to mention this earlier, but here I just used 1 pack of the regular braiding Kanekelon hair, which was only about $2. But because my hair is really thick, if I was to do the style again, I would do 1 pack per braid versus 1 pack per style. That's just something that I found. And then also, just to set it in place, after I added the gel to my edges, I put a scarf on and slept with it. And that was pretty much it. I was able to just get up and go. This was probably one of the easiest styles I've done. Only took about 15 minutes. So if you guys like it, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.